Hello there, everyone. This is Eric M. Weingart, and today I'm going to give my reactions, opinions, or whatever to Equestria Girls Friendship Games, which aired last night, the day I'm recording this, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central. Now, just a word of warning, I'm going to be spoiling the story to give my full ideas and opinions on it, so if you do not want the film spoiled for you if you haven't seen it yet, I'd suggest clicking away now. I'll say right off the bat, but I personally think that Friendship Games is the best of the Equestria Girls movies. The pacing is insanely better than the first two. Human Twilight, despite the fact that she causes 90% of the film's magical problems, is sympathetic. She doesn't want to actually cause problems, she just wants to, study the magic, despite not knowing what she's getting herself into. The music is phenomenal, even compared to Rainbow Rocks, and the animation is lovely. First off, the human puppets are just even better than Rainbow Rocks. I mean, like 40 notches up. Like, the facial expressions have a lot more variation now. The animation itself is much smoother. Newer character models have a lot more unique things to make them stand out. For example, Principal Cinch of Crystal Prep has a friggin' flat, pointy chin, which basically means she's an obvious villain. In fact, there's just more character designs in general that look really good, except for Cadence, who looks even worse than Luna does. Actually, Luna's kind of grown on me now, honestly. I suspect it was Larson. Human Twilight's magical absorption device is really cool looking, has some nice effects on it, and oh my god, the magic absorbing effects themselves. It's like the Sirens effects were taken and made even better somehow. And just the portals opening up, the animation on those is just cool to look at. And when Human Twilight blasts the ground after she gets possessed by all that magic and the world just starts crumbling into Equestria, watching that is just chilling and really impressive, and seeing her get consumed by the ball of magic is awesome too. And don't even get me started on their transformation sequences. I mean, Rarity, Applejack, Dash, Pinky, and Fluttershy, their transformations just happen, nothing grandiose, nice to look at, but just regular everyday occurrence to the entire school by this point. However, Human Twilight turning into Midnight Sparkle is really something more horrifying and epic. Seeing her get sucked into the ball of magic and then just has the energy rush up her body and a horn go over her head and sprout giant crow wings. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. And the magic on her is really cool. I mean, Sunset ends up getting that weird dress thing and the horn and the flaming wings. It makes her kind of look like apparently something out of Madoka Magica from what I've been told. It is really impressive to see and really shows a lot more effort in the animation, and even the songs are better than the last movie. And Rainbow Rocks had an awesome soundtrack. The background pieces were pretty good. A couple of the songs I liked in the first time. The rest of them had to grow on me, though. In this film, however, I liked all the songs the first time I heard them. Now, granted, Twilight's song is the weakest in the movie, but still enjoyable. The CHS Rally song I loved because I'm a sucker for marching band. Opening song is a lot of fun. The villain song is fantastic. Slow, minor key, very restrained, and still powerful and imposing. Which leads us to Principal Cinch herself. First of all, I do not like her name because it's a play on Atticus Finch, and To Kill a Mockingbird is one of my favorite American novels. So, no, you don't get a pass on that, you stupid piece of shit. I really shouldn't be throwing my hat. It's not a good idea. In terms of effectiveness and how she acts as a villain, she kind of reminds me of Starlight Glimmer from Season 5's premiere. Because once again, she's literally a normal person on par with anyone else, and you basically uses a silver tongue, threats, and emotional manipulation to accomplish her goals. She's cold, calculating, cruel, cares only for herself. By that I mean her reputation, which of course pollutes the minds of every student at Crystal Prep Academy. And when she finds out about the equestrian magic at Canterlot High, she ends up trying to get Human Twilight to use it against Canterlot High since she's been absorbing into that little machine of hers. Even though she doesn't know what it'll do, and when it does come out, she ends up running away from destruction as opposed to her students who stay and help people. And when she comes back after it's over, she tries to accuse them of cheating, gets caught in her own school board idea, and then she regains her remaining dignity somehow and walks off camera. That I didn't actually expect. I thought she was go crazy scream and break down, but regaining her composure is something I really didn't expect. And I have to give a kudos for someone who's so despicable of a human being and just had everything destroyed like that. It's really unexpected. And of course, when she's at the little party, pep rally, whatever it is before the game starts, she addresses Canterlot High's student body and faculty and just rude, disrespectful, and just a horrid human being. Now, granted, this is partially truth in television because my high school did not get along with our rival school at all. In fact, football games had an ambulance that was for the students and not the team. And the state guard have gotten involved every once in a while. Yeah, it was kind of shitty. The Shadow Bolts are actually pretty nice characters. I do like them, especially Sugarcoat, whose name is ironic because she doesn't sugarcoat anything. She's insanely blunt, and her talking speed is basically on par with Pinkie Pie. The rest of them don't really have much going for them, but they all have unique designs. You can at least tell which each one of them looks like. And in the end, they are genuinely good people. The thing is that they were just influenced by Principal Cinch's ridiculous selfishness and policies. The main problem with the Shaballs is they don't really have much development or screen time because Principal Cinch is the main antagonist and the focus is mostly on her for antagonistic things. They mainly just seem to exist in order to give Cancelot High an opponent to face. Now, granted, they're a really good opponent, and what personality they do have is really fun to watch and deal with. But otherwise, they really aren't on par with the Sirens, though they're better than Sunset Shimmer was as a villain in the first movie. Human Twilight is really the dragon for Principal Cinch, though unwilling, because she was forced into it by Principal Cinch holding an application for an independent study program above her head saying, "You don't participate in the games? This will be denied due to my connections, Miss Sparkle." And of course, her main desire is to study the magic, which of course leads to her building the device, which I like to call the magical ghost trap, so I can make a Ghostbusters reference. And that causes the film's main conflict. You see, the movie isn't really about the games. They're more just the setting to get these characters together to accomplish the actual objective. Twilight's pendant drains more and more magic out of the main six as the movie goes on. And at first it's willing, then as it goes on it's not willing. It just happens on its own, like it just wants to gain more power. And of course, that starts leading to issues. When it opens up after it has enough of it, small portals start opening. And then as it goes on, bigger portals open. Large enough to let things like a jackalope through, or later on man-eating plants during a motocross race. Culminating in the end, where she unleashes all that magic, and it becomes so great she can't control it. And much like Sunset did in the first movie, where her power went crazy, and she became insanely power-thirsty, Twilight became insanely knowledge-thirsty and starts blasting portals left and right, tearing the entire universe apart to get to Equestria and learn more. Which of course culminates in Sunset Shimmer doing what Twilight did for her in the first movie, bringing us full circle. The final battle is just Sunset trying to convince Human Twilight to stop via the magic of friendship, eventually culminating in her turning into, of course, Sunset Magica, or whatever you want to say, and having a laser battle. And when she wins the battle, they end up in a white room where Sunset just says, "Take my hand, I will help you like someone helped me." Basically, it's just, once again, full circle, and it's much less of a big epic conflict, so much as a small, personal, and very emotional conflict, driven more by just desire to help someone in the same way that you were helped in the same situation. And it's very, very powerful, much more so than the Dazzlings or even the fight with Tirek. Small personal conflicts, to me, are far more effective than big, epic ones with worldwide stakes. Personal conflicts get you invested in the characters. You care about what happens to them, and you want to see them pull through. And when Twilight transferred to Cancelot High at the end of the movie, I felt satisfied, happy. All the care and investment I put into these characters was fulfilled in spades. And I have to give the producers credit for making this ending so satisfying with not a million loose ends and no feelings of contrivancy. As for the Humane Six, they're basically the same as they were at the end of Rainbow Rocks. They're close friends, they have each other's backs, and they care for each other. Their magic in this film is established as changing to basically coming out whenever they represent what their pony self's element of harmony is, which is perfectly fine by me, and it just kind of keeps things going and really makes more sense than playing music. So, yeah, I really liked the movie. So my question is, of course, what did you think about the film? Let me know in the comments below. This is Eric M. Weingart signing off saying, horses. Oh yeah, and I didn't cringe either. I should be more careful about that.